Umbra is probably one of my favorite clans. I think they're very powerful. So hopefully you guys will get to see just how powerful they are. Unfortunately, we have this combination of victory already, so we need to do a reset. And it looks like they really want me to play Stygian. All right, we don't have a Stygian pairing with this. Actually, he has not won with the secondary clans yet, or the clans for Monster Train 1. Yep. Savagery, Pushback, and Holy Feed. Revenge, Frozen, and Backline Target. It's kind of an okay start. Definitely would like to see the Titan Penumbra. But we don't see it. We see Glutton, though. And any tips for beating Covenant 5? So that's when they add the Vengeful Shards to the deck. 5 and 6 is definitely very much so like we're gonna add more things to make your deck inconsistent. And I would just say make sure that you are removing cards frequently that you don't need, like the starting train stewards are usually, or the spear stewards. I find that the shield stewards tend to have a pretty good amount of staying power throughout most of the run, even up until like wave 6, to be fair. The wave 7 fight is pretty much when the stewards take a heavy dive. And sometimes the Vengeful Shards, it's okay to take the damage. You know, you are going to get hit by them one way or another. So don't worry too much if you take a little bit of pinged damage from them. And then if you do get to Covenant 6 with the added Calcified Ember, you really do need to weigh, like, is adding the card with the Calcified Ember very pivotal and like game-changing for your run? And can you get rid of the Calcified Ember through like normal means? So, yeah, let me know. Yeah, generally, there's a lot of things moving on in this game. So, and a lot of people play Monster Train differently, I find, after watching so many people stream. There's a lot more micro decisions you can make that really impact you at a high level, whereas in like Slay the Spire, it's more you're making smaller choices floor by floor, and like by the end of the act, you've like totally changed your deck, you know, and have gotten so much more powerful. Or in Monster Train, just happens so much quicker that people have different ways they like to explode. Rules of Containment's nice because it does just get us the Collector pretty frequently. But we do have a Titan Sentry. It's gonna take a Commemorative Spike here. This is pretty much solved, I would say, for the opening battle here. Gets you Collector in Act 1. True, yeah. And that might actually be one of the reasons why I'm not going to worry about it, because, you know, if it was like Collector every single act, then that might even be better. Ooh, Lifesteal. But Lifesteal kills himself there, so we're just going to play you top. And you can have a friend. So one thing people always say about Umbra is that they're like weak. And I think one of the reasons why people think Umbra is weak is because they continue to try to just like do what they did in Monster Train 1, which is like power up one unit to like be super, super strong. But I find that Umbra has been excelling in Monster Train 2 by playing like 3 floors and not trying to do like the crazy single unit carry stuff. Yeah, the crown, I think it's called Eternal Crown Girth, is a linchpin in some of my Umbra victories for sure. I haven't done the Feast Penumbra yet. I honestly think I don't know if I've even gotten him to level 2. I'm gonna go check after this. But and we're so good up top. All these frozen cards that I like just am never gonna play. I need to be a little bit more cognizant of those cuddle hexes. That's kind of true, Wine Loop, but I don't know if I subscribe to that. I think that their common morsel cards really help out all of the other clans just build up a little bit stronger. Oh, backline damage, yes. Yes, being bad is also a tough thing to overcome. Let's go left here, see what we get. Ooh, big shark. And endless. And we have enough money for it? Run back the endless shark, please. I like Siren of the Sea here. We can do shade splitters on her floor and feed Penumbra. All right, we're doing the frost shark run back here. He couldn't quite carry us over the fence in the last run, so we'll make it work. Speaking of making it work, how much damage am I taking here? They go 4 and 5, so Penumbra up top is going to take 12 damage to start, so he can survive that. I'm actually going to put Titan Sentry on the middle here. I might have been able to swap those guys, actually, in hindsight. Giving myself 9 damage unless I come into... Well, there's actually some good cards I can pull here, I guess, to help us out. These are some of them. Right, we have haste. Penguin. This is definitely play shark top. All right. Oh, this might be bad. We have a couple backline damage things, but we're about to take a lot of damage from these guys. Yeah, that's a pretty miserable floor. Okay, there's that. Nice. That actually saves us. Oh, no, it doesn't. Almost gets us the collector kill. Might gonna go ahead and just drop you back here to do a little bit more damage onto that guy for when he gets top. I guess putting it onto the Penumbra would have been better anyway, but because he's gonna do his damage now. Okay, these are nice to get though. Actually, this is all I really need to win, I guess. Okay. Definitely could have been worse. Nice thing about the boss though is they don't get the ascend. So that's really nice for us. Give you a little bit more here as well. We should do like kind of okay here, and by kind of okay I mean we kill. All right. Would have gotten the collector if I played top, but not the end of the world here. Hey, speaking of some rare cards, there's a Blazing Bolts. Can't really use it super effectively. I mean, we do have the Shade Splitters to help us get that mana. Oh, Piercing Planks would be great. I want to just play with more Planks in general. They're so much fun in this version of Monster Train. They were pretty okay in Monster Train 1, but I feel like there's so many more chances to actually hit targets later on in the game with the base plinks. Penumbra Assault is pretty decent, though. More backline clear at the hit of a calcified ember. It's kind of like I can get this Blazing Bolts and struggle to play it for 3 costs, or I could take like arguably a little bit of a not as good card and have to spend 3 mana once. So I'll take that. Mollusk Mage, right? He's interesting. I'll click on him. All right, and yeah, let's head to the left here. Reduce to 1. That would have been nice on our Titan Sentry. Quick damage shield. Unless we see a Shadow Siege. Nope. Ah, we do see a Shadow Eater, though. Shadow Eater Titan Sentry. Go Morsel Maker 2 to assist with standard Morsel Maker things. Toss him on the Titan Sentry floor, make Titan Sentry go 6/6 every round. Although once Titan Sentry dies, resummoning him will be very difficult. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled by too much of this. Yeah, I do like the Morsel Maker behind Shark, but I also think I'm going to have just like enough extra morsels to do it anyway. No chance to reroll here, which is kind of sad. I don't think there's any... anything that gives you money. I always say how I'm very saddened by this event because we don't have the packed shards anymore, so you're rarely coming to here with like something that's like super broken and powerful. So I tend, instead of doing a dupe 5, which I would almost always do a dupe 5 in Monster Train 1, I tend to just do a dupe 1. I think I can go ahead and just do it on the Penumbra Assault here, actually. By making him a morsel, I mean, like, with the Shade Splitters here, it's, like, just overkill. Definitely could be good. 6 sharks. If they were tiny sharks, I would have done it. If this was a tiny, endless shark, I would have done 5, no problem, put them all on bottom and said, good luck. But we, unfortunately, they're large stone sharks. As soon as I saw the event, I was like, man, why did the Smidge Stone have to be in this shop? All right. Let's see how we fare against Arcane here. He's going to do pushback, but again, the nice thing about our current floor setup is... who's he gonna push back? My only unit on the floor? Everybody gets that little juicy +6 at the beginning. That's just free mana right there, and that's a free removal from the deck. Those guys are jerks. All right, 1, 2, kill you. That way you get less health later on. And it really should just be feed everything to you. You get like a little bit. And I'll toss a Cuddle Hex here. We're only drawing 5, so holding on to some extra cards is not a bad thing. Guess the bad thing is we have pushback, right? All right, perfect. A great time to get rid of that card. Yeah, these guys are always a big pain, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. But we are killing them, almost. Come on, show me. I mean, I could do that, but then everybody does less damage. I mean, we're doing 10 and going down by a lot more than that. All right, I mean, he bails us out if we need to or want to. It is only 1 damage. If I play that there, then we like just end up freezing a lot more in our hand. Which I guess is fine. We get the mine collapse. There are enemies that come up next turn here. Now, of course, you know, we really wanted the Cuddle Hex to eat. Yep, that's right. Of course, Penguin, you know how this game functions. Just like trying to get rid of cards from my hand at this point. Yeah, pushback Archean is a pain. He's just forces you to play your deck a little differently than you're used to, but that's okay. We're doing fine. All right, that's just about as close as you can get without running over, and we will kill with that. That would definitely be a parental choice if they did that. Hey, there's Trample. We were talking about how that's useful, right? Ah, some doggos and a Shadow Eater. Shadow Eater is, I think, my favorite Umbra card, or Umbra carry. Get a Shadow Eater with 3 times multi-strike on it, and you are having a great time. We definitely don't need floor space. Mana is also a little questionable, but you know, I guess I'll take draw. My rule is usually if I have like 300 or can get to like 400 gold, this Merchant of Trinkets becomes a lot better. So I'm gonna go over here and see what we have. It's a guild marker. I have no Ember next turn, or sorry, heal next turn, so I don't think I can click on the Unstable Shard. I love the Unstable Shard. But, yeah, we'll just go the stable one. 1-1-1. I'll do this and reroll. Equipment card, reduce it to 0 seems pretty decent. Frozen to a random card. All right, this has like way too long to pay off. There's no innate equipment. And Ancient Pyre Tap is like fine, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's fine. We can, if you guys want me to, I can take it. That's fair. All right, if you're gonna phrase it that way, full healing the pyre to not take advantage. I know it's like the strongest relic in the game, and that's like kind of why I don't take it, because it's so strong. So, like if I want to like do the same runs every single time, then like I would probably play a different game. And if you like see Pyre Tap and always take Pyre Tap, then it's like you're kind of just doing the same thing, right? But Ring 4. Ajax, the Unyielding. Healing moving up. Oh, man, this is definitely one of those trials that kills me, but I think we're pretty good, actually, because our Shark handles the Misshapen Fiend, and then the Fallen Executioners will be handled by our boy up top. Hey, Bogwurm's growth is kind of hitting every single floor equally, too. I need to remove these shield stewards out of here, too, at some point. Oh, I get that, KG. I used to do similar thing when I was playing Monster Train 1 by myself, or back in the day. Just kind of like pick the clan and go. And I'll do that off stream for when I'm like trying to record videos for my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, I that could be true, Bogwurm. I'm not too much in the lexicon of I don't know if lexicon's the right word, but I'm not really in the realm of knowing what people are doing for their runs here, and that might have something to do with it. The other thing is people probably do the restart button or undo button. I don't think I can show you my run logbook right now, but there's like a little gold mark in it that if you don't use that undo button, you get. I'm not gonna be able to get that guy, right? Yeah, I can't do my logbook. It's in the other one. But I hazard to say people are doing a lot of undos as well, which again, I'm strictly against. We're not killing top. I mean, we're fine though. 1, kill you for the mana. 2 and 3. You are going up there, and I can't really change your 2 hits, so we'll just do this here. RRR stands for random. Oh, right. They heal full to the top. Of course. I totally remember that. It stands for random. So you have a random primary clan, a random secondary clan, and a random Pyre Heart. So do I need to... Wish I could kill you, actually. 9, so you're getting an additional 18, so you're going to 165. All right, so I think that gets the kill next turn. This might seem a little weird, but I'm gonna save my Shark here so that I can maybe solidify. Oh wait, I was off by a factor of 10. Oop. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Perfect. Like I said, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I was saying earlier on, Bogwurm, that I don't know if that's necessarily true. I really like Umbra, and I think they're in a good place. I think they're very powerful, personally. But I think Umbra changed the most from Monster Train 1 and how they play and function, so... Yeah, KG, I'm like A-okay with other people undoing. It's just myself in particular where I don't know what it is. Like I said, it just becomes a slippery slope. Oh, okay. Yeah, the end goal of undoing is I think like if I had the ability to like undo my actions, that my win rate would like double, basically. I think the game would become way too easy. If I could undo my turns. Because if you watch the stream long enough, you quickly find out that I am actually my own worst enemy. Not the game. I do like an Ember Cache. I bet there was a time in that last fight there where I could have done something with Ancient Pyre Tap to save myself somewhere. Grovel's pretty nice. The extra mana gives us the, if we get the Umbra Spike, really high value. Oh, speaking of high value, an unnamed tome, Silence. One of the best things in this game is Silence. We also don't really have a Kale Lord of the Cherubs plan yet, do we? Yeah, do you always click on Name Tome? Well, if you don't, you probably should. Yeah, the 500 boys definitely can be an issue for Umbra. I mean, we kind of have one answer right now, which is Penumbra. He should be able to scale pretty quick to get him. As long as we don't get the full heal or heal moving up trial, usually we're pretty good. Yeah, I'm actually really worried about the Kale fight here. We don't have great answers for bottom floor. I don't think going to the shop is going to find any, or the trinket shop, so I think I need the removals here. We need a little bit of a... Conduit 20, funnily enough, is almost an answer. It's almost there. Which one is it? It's the damage shield boy. All right, let's go see what the Celestial Alcove is. There's some events that give stuff that dualism can affect too. Or we could just do this. Ooh, Yorick. That's pretty sick. It's a bunch of, it's like 1, 2, 4, 6 times 25. So 150 per turn. But the mute. That's true. But I have unnamed tome. But I have unnamed tome. Umbra is the clan that is like probably the best at consuming, so. What am I getting rid of here? Like a steward and a spear steward. All right, dualism on Mollusk Mage. Sure, Virtue of Sin. Lay it on us. What's your dumb joke you got? Hey, multi-strike's pretty good, I hear. One thing, I don't know if you guys do this often, but putting 25 or 20 health on a shield steward can be surprisingly good. I'm most likely not going to do it this time around just because I have my 3 floors set up already, but what is a tiger's favorite chocolate bar? A Kit Kat. All right, that one's pretty fun. Can't armor 4. Kind of need you. Actually, I kind of need more health for everybody in general. How do I survive turn 1 against Kale? Magic. I guess maybe I can find silence or something here. Yeah, I'm definitely like a little stun locked just because that Kale fight is going to be really tough. Let's do that. That answers Titan fight too. This is a tough fight. I mean, by the time they get to the top, we do have silence for you. You're going to be... I could get to like 200. 200 is like 10 hits. That's too tiny, yeah. It would not have been a bad choice to put the armor on somebody, but specifically Mollusk Mage. I was just thinking, like, I don't know. Maybe there's something else I might want to put on him, but probably not. All right, so bottom's like pretty much answered. This is always annoying with the Penumbra Assaults not being able to kill these guys with the Titan Skin 5, but I luckily have that guy. Oh, and they're not dying, of course. Should have thought about that. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Alright, they do kill now, which is nice. I guess they're actually, if I kill you, then you don't do more frostbite, so I do not touch that floor. Don't touch that floor. Whatever you do. Yeah, definitely need like more morsel generation at this point. Like, we're not scaling as much as we want against these guys. Just getting to 75 here. We're like just on the other side of it though. Guys, remind me that I have Pyrotap, please, because I keep forgetting. (10 plus 11 is 21. So I save myself, I think, 6 damage by doing that. That's true. Yeah, my days of the week also blur together quite a bit. Hey, 180 boys, huh? Ooh, but my Mollusk Mage is in. I'm actually going to tuck a Mollusk Mage in the back. He's going to help us get some kills later. Yeah, I should have killed that. Guys, I'm just slightly off in my play today. Yeah, killing this guy would have given me a little bit more damage here. All right, that guy in the back's kind of primed to get up there. We have this guy flying to the top. Oh, no, we're not. We're good. We got the frostbite on him. Yeah, I kind of want to save Tome for the boss, if I can. All right, this is actually going to look pretty decent. 1, 2. Could drop a trained steward to assist. Or I could just take 6. It's gonna be so much so much used up space, but hey, we got some stuff I can play now. Nice. Oh yeah, trample. Well, that helps. You're getting silenced for sure. You're getting a lifesteal. Yeah, that train steward up top was definitely a little preemptive. Toma's for 5 turns. Yeah, they did update it so that it's not as strong. Cool. Make sure we played our consume cards here. I just hate that guy in general, and that's why we're doing it. Okay. Good hits all around. I remember this boss used to be like so scary to me. Now he's like one of the more relaxed ones. Oh, it's my boy, Emberforge. He's here. I love Emberforge. This is why I didn't even need Pyro Tap in the first place. Emberforge is too good. Although Feast is like notably probably always the pick here. And I'll definitely take an Ancient Synergy at this point. I need some answers. All right, speaking of answers, let's head over to the right, I think, for... If I can get a holdover on Ancient Synergy, that might go pretty hard. Not 100% sure. Removals on Spear Steward and maybe remove 1 Cuddle Hex. Other than that, getting the additional 10 damage on Mind Collapse, 20 damage on Flash Freeze, maybe. So the issue is we're going against Kale with Damage Shield, and so we're more worried about killing off the cherubs on the bottom floor than letting them get to top. They're gonna have too much damage shield half the time. I guess Siren the Sea might clear some of it off. I know Titan Sentry will also with his Frostbite, but... And he doesn't really need Quick, because he has Lifesteal half the time. Inferno Room actually would be pretty interesting. Inferno Room would be a really big find for us as well. Yeah, Silence also helps bottom a little bit. Doesn't fully solve it. All right, you guys convinced me. Hey, there's the quick one. Look at that. Enchanted Chamber actually kind of answers a little bit too. Show me the Arcus event one time. Let's go. Wrath, Benevolence, or Courage. Do we want to attack immediately, heal to full, or advance and get armor? These are actually kind of interesting. I mean, the attack one on Siren is probably the most straightforward. Benevolence, not great. Courage, though. Advance, restore, and get armor to the amount healed. Now, if I do that on my Shark, when he has very little health, he advances, he gets that armor back, basically doubling his health and his efficacy. But I do think it is, unfortunately, just the more straightforward of the paths. And she might actually become a duplication target now. Ring on Shark is not bad. Ooh, void armaments, you say? Yeah. It's a little risky. Now, do I make it deployable is the question. If I make it deployable, I basically lose 2 health per fight. Because I'll play the merged equipment on Penumbra first, and then use up all of my 4 deployable energy, and then Siren the Sea and Shark take 1 damage away from me, or 1 tick of health away from me. All right, I think we do it. Well, yeah, this is fine. Very uncertain. I'm already like thinking on what floor I want to play my guy. Kale starts with 22 damage. So if I play Penumbra up top, he does die immediately. So, well, it's 8 HP across the run, assuming I remember to play in the correct order. And let's assume that that's not going to happen at least once. So, all right, let's, yeah, I have to play him middle, I think, this time around. Likely I draw a morsel, not high enough for me to, well, apparently pretty good. It was not high enough for me to consider doing it. All right, Penumbra, do your thing. All right, feeling a little bit better about middle. Well, look at that. Would have been a really rough hand too. I mean, I would have been fine, I guess, but 22 damage, huh? You're just, that's just happening to you. All right, definitely need to get lifesteal back on you if I can. I mean, he has quick, so. All right, we're good, we're good. Well, these cuddle hexes are good for one thing, that's for sure. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, I guess. That's exactly, yep, cuddling. That's what I was thinking of. I probably should have been doing this at some point here. I was like, oh, but what if somebody gets to the top? I should also probably do it in the right order. Should I give you lifesteal? I mean, if you die, it's not a big deal, right? You're kind of like a tertiary carry at this point anyway. How's middle looking? We're looking good. All right, I think our guy in middle should be strong enough here. No worries, KJ. We appreciate the We appreciate the conversation. I started my stream a little early today, so usually we have more people in here also commenting fun stuff. But I'm glad you guys could drop by. All right. I'm always a fan of Spike with the Stygian versus the Titans. Do I just take more draw? Just want more draw all the time. We have our Ember answer. We have our floor space answer. Am I still looking for upgrades for her? I don't think so. Yeah, she's fully decked out. He's fully decked out. So I could duplicate her, but again, she's like not really that big of a... Not the biggest of our carries, although that could definitely change here. But I really don't get much going left. I have no units to upgrade other than Mollusk Mage. Savagery is really scary too, actually. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I'm dealing with Savagery. But, I mean, we weren't really sure how we were dealing with Kale either, so... Chump blockers till they're strong enough. Let's go left. I'm not going to get much out of this. $15 and $6 per Gorge. Yeah, where are we gonna find those chump blockers from Penumbra? Merchant of Arms versus Merchant of Magic. I kind of want to go to the left here if we can. At the end, but that could change. I kind of want to duplicate into another Siren here. We make us lose a little bit more health on the opening turn, but tis fine. I used to be the not local, but like a dog sitter for a lot of people where I grew up. It's so much fun. I love hanging out with dogs. All right. Reanimate 2. That one's easy for us to deal with, right? All right. Yeah, I did query see the 2 rooms. The play the last spell you played at the end of your turn, and what was the other one? I promise I did. Oh yeah, the armory room, like when you play a unit, draw an equipment or something, and then make the equipment like free. All right, how's top looking? It looks like things are happening. I definitely need you to die. I'm not a fan of these discordant people making their way downtown, walking fast, getting to my middle floor. Actually, they're going to make it to my top floor too, but hopefully I can start drawing some backline damage. That's, again, why we got the enchanted chamber with the mollusk mage to make sure we could get these kills. Nobody here to do damage to you. It's a little sad, but it's fine. Could have summoned a train steward, I guess, but... yeah, my biggest regret of the summer so far, or one of them at least, is we used to go to a pig sanctuary pretty frequently. I'm just gonna like silence you because I hate you on the bottom. And we haven't been able to get to the pig sanctuary just because we've been so busy. So haven't gotten to do any like pig yoga or anything, which is sad, but it's all good. I mean, you're pretty close to dying here. I could save you, but at this point, I think it's just, I gotta make you stronger, faster. Wait, I can just do that to save you. We're good. No, I can't. Corruption? Yeah, corruption. Never mind. No, definitely not a place to protect and worship bacon. Again, pretty much the exact opposite. But yeah, no, it's so much fun to go hang out with them. But again, just haven't been able to get there. All right, I need you to beat a 500 damage like next turn. Which is definitely not happening, but we can leak a little bit, I guess. Although he's not getting to the back line though, which is a bit of a problem. Just gonna be a giant wave of damage we take. Luckily, they're already at 0 health thanks to the shark, so... we got these jerky jerks. Okay, I can at least kill him with this, which is nice. Okay, how do I want it to do this? Nice, we get that kill, which is pretty good. You're dying, which isn't great. Not much I can do, I don't think, to save you. Casting spells up top is technically good for us. This is doing 24 damage, so I can do this one more time. Maybe I should not have given you spikes. Okay. If I do this, then the train steward takes all the damage. All right. Well, we're pretty full on health, so I think we'll be okay. This person's gonna do a lot of damage to us though, so we might actually just die up top. I need like lifesteal fiercely. That guy's dying. Okay, none of that is lifesteal. Okay, none of that is lifesteal either. That doesn't really do anything to protect us. That, oh, why did I do that? That actually is just like more damage they're scaling. I think it'll be pretty close actually, because no, I think we're just dead. Wait, no, we have a shark. All right, so we're still dead. We're alive. Never any doubt. Man, she's really scary. Ooh, gem trove. That's a way to get more morsels. Sacrifice can be good. I don't know if I want it at the cost of a calcified ember. Yeah, Shroud Spike would have been very nice. Sure, I'll take another one. Yeah, exactly. Gem Trove is a way not to die, and sometimes that's what we need. We do have over 1,000 gold too, so like there's things we can find. I feel like going to the right has a better return on an investment because like kind of have all the rooms we want right now. It is Rage Seraph, so we're a little nervous, but these are really good though. Shadowbox, Sigiled Seaweed, Chain of Gems. Remove Consume. So much money from Ember Cash. Heal equal to the Pyre health. Toss that just on like a gem trove, get health back. Yeah, seaweed is so good for us. All right, we're gonna just buy this shop out for sure. Crown of the Eternal is pretty nice too. We were talking how good it is on Trample Penumbra. Well, we basically have Trample Penumbra with some additional steps. I mean, honestly, Silence is fine to just remove Consume from. And then, yeah, Gem Trove. If I can hold that over, I might. Maybe not, actually. We'll see. And then let's... I want to make things that cost, like, 1 cost 0, I think. So, Morsel Miner, welcome. And we'll go ahead and give a Frozen Lance some more damage. Reroll. Double stack. But we do have holdover. Holdover damage shield. Holdover Ancient Synergy is silly too, but Silence is pretty nice to have it on. I could imagine that. We have so much stuff for Silence right now. I might just toss it on Spike of the Stygian. -2, gain, consume. Congratulations, Frozen Lance. You've been upgraded. 10 damage on an Penumbra Assault. I'll click on a Totem Fragment just because. All right, Shield Steward, Spear Steward. I think that's a pretty safe bet there. Oh, KG, yeah, we do a lot of dumb stuff in this channel. We just gotta stick around long enough. This, unfortunately, is a pretty cookie cutter run. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's not that cookie cutter, but Endless Sentry while buffing up a Umbra unit's pretty straightforward, I feel. All right, Frozen. Oh, not you. Remove a Frozen Lance. Remove a Frozen Lance. If it isn't a morsel, I am not interested. I'm actually going to get rid of one of the Shade Splitters. We have the holdover, so we see 3 every single turn. Or Shattered Halo, your day will come. Okay. I think we kind of have what we need here to win. One of these Sirens is going to get annihilated. Maybe I should have given one of them damage shield, but I'm not in the business of protecting them. All right, we'll save them anyway. So these guys get the rage when attacking. That's going to be muted, which is nice. And they're probably going to make it to the top. But it's all good. All right, so let's go ahead and get a morsel in front here. Oh, the stupid morsel miner taking the damage shield. It's fine, but it's... Good old monster train. This thing's an enchantment. I probably should have saved that actually for these guys. So we are not gonna be strong enough to kill this guy right away. Okay. Kind of want your melee weakness to go off, actually. Oh, sweeper. Crap. I forgot about the sweeper. Oh, we're in trouble. Banglid? Oh, yeah, that sweeper's, like, really unfortunate. Oh, wait, my guy's just dying. Okay, we're not anymore. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Guys, we're in a lot of trouble here. He's coming middle, and we don't have a game plan. Feast is in here somewhere. Okay, so that could be our game plan. All right. It'll be fine. Just everything's falling apart quickly around us all. Wow, that guy's just going up to kill me, huh? That's not good. I guess feasting here kills you at least. All right, well. We just need to, like, stop the bleeding and we'll be okay. Shadow box is coming up too soon. Well, not like too soon, as in like it's coming up before we need it to happen. I'm just saying it is coming up as well. All right, no sweepers here that I'm worried about. This is the next sweeper down here. That's a big old jerk to us. I could have actually maybe hit him with that, but okay, let's do that. I'm gonna like summon kill you. Yeah, some of these birds are really, really dumb. Okay, well, Shadow box is happening next turn, which should be the answer for most of this going on here. And then after that, we really shouldn't leak, I don't think. Go ahead, my friend. Pop off. Yeah, Shadowbox is one of my favorite cards or artifacts for that reason. I think the most recent video on my YouTube channel, which my command's not working because I forgot to update it, I went into the Titan with 4 health and we won, so I'm not that worried at this point. All right, we're feeling good. I'm not killing that guy in the back. At least not yet. I think top handles it though. Oh yeah, I'm not really worried about the Titan damage all that much. It beats the waves once we scale up enough, you know? I think Shadowbox is going to be the big player there, as always. I hate the sweepers. I hate them. All right, how's middle looking? We're looking great. Let's get a shark in there for fun too. Guess I could have healed 3, but we are fighting the Titans. So I do need like a unit to save my guy, I think, or no, he gets the damage shield. Right, we're good. All right, so he survives no matter what. You guys also survive up top. Welcome to my savage world. A little bit of trample, a little bit of feasting to get you going earlier on. All right, step 1 complete. I guess like I just keep... Yeah, that... Yeah, some might say it was a good draw. I think it's mostly skill. You want to silence him probably up top. I mean, this unnamed tome is reusable, so I might as well. Yeah, Thorgrim, I'm waiting for like the silence of the Dominion to cause me some loss condition. All right, you're surviving. Great. I think Shark's dying, right? I want you to die. You're a big old jerk. Shadowbox gets him next turn. Gonna cast all my mana out anyway. Might as well just... let's save you. Morsel Blitz. Maybe a little preemptive, but... Oop, should have played that top. Yeah, I have to say, this is a pretty casual Titan fight right now. I don't know if I've had a nice, easy Titan fight like this in a while. Yeah, compared to Savagery, this is nothing. Never did get to play that out, huh? Yeah, I don't know what they could really change, but I definitely am trusting the Monster Train developers. They definitely put out a really great game, so. You're all dying. I guess that floor could be potentially a little worrying, but all right. How are you doing? You need to get your silence re-upped here. I really wish Shadowbox could go off multiple times. Oop. Should be playing you up top. We know the drill at this point. Yeah, Savagery's is a tough fight. And the Savagery group on Ring 7 is really tough. Still happy they're just surviving up top to the best of their ability. Should be playing that on their floor for sure. Oh, you randomly have 4 spell weakness thanks to the totem. Oh, that's convenient. Okay. I need me some of those clans that don't need to do damage. I'm like really impressed we've been saving these guys up top here for so long. I mean, it is just GG, right? When I click on the Pyrolite button here. Oh yeah, the X's are up. I'm just gonna silence the silencer because, again, I hate him. All right, what a nice little run that was. Nice, compact. Like I said, nothing too crazy, but happy to make usage out of the Bogwurm's growth. Fireheart.